Welcome back. In this video, we'll show you how to generate a quote. To work on a quote for an existing customer, click Customers, then search for them by last name. Here we'll search for our customer, Frank Bell. To generate a quote for Frank, you click the three dots below Actions and then click View Quote. Instead of doing this, we're going to go back to the home screen now and show you how to create a quote for a brand new customer. From the home screen, choose Quote and Enroll. Now you'll enter the customer's zip code, and it's always a good idea to enter their name too. Clicking Save will not only take you to the results page, it will also add this new customer to your customer database so you may access them later. Now that we're on the results page, you can see all the plans you're contracted to sell in this customer's county. As you know, with the prevalence of zero premium plans, it's hard to recommend a plan at this point, so the next step is to complete a needs assessment with your customer and enter their medications and health status to then estimate their total annual cost. Sunfire's estimate of the total annual cost is an all-in estimate of the customer's out-of-pocket costs for the upcoming 12-month period and includes any premium, deductibles, co-pays, and co-insurance for any medications or health services they're expected to need throughout the year. The system is designed to rank plans automatically based on this estimate of total annual cost. So, let's get started with the needs assessment process. If the customer takes any maintenance medications, click here to enter them. Type the first three letters of the medication here, and the drug should appear on the pick list. Click the medication off the list. If a generic equivalent is available for the medication chosen, it will be shown here. If your customer uses the generic, just click the box here and enter the form and dosage. You'll notice the most frequently prescribed dosages and forms are highlighted. Let's add one more drug before continuing. Great, we've now added 2 drugs. Next, optionally, if your customer is currently enrolled in a plan, you can enter it here and the system will automatically calculate any savings available to the customer if they were to switch from their current plan to the one you'll be recommending. Next, if you've entered medications, we need to enter the customer's preferred pharmacy. The system defaults this choice to the largest chain pharmacy in their county, but you can change it by simply typing the first few letters of the pharmacy here. If the customer uses mail order, click the hypertext here. You're now done with this section and can click the X to close this part of the screen. Now the plans show cost estimates, including drug costs, on the results page. Next, you have the option of entering the customer's health status. As the disclaimer on this page states, we collect this information only to help estimate their annual cost. This information is never shared with the health plans and doesn't have any impact on their premiums or qualifications for a plan. Choose the health status which most closely reflects your customer's expectation for utilization, such as doctor's visits, for the upcoming year. The system will automatically estimate their copay amounts, taking into account the benefits for each individual plan, including any deductibles or maximum benefit constraints by benefit category. Once you're done here, click Save and you return to the results page. Now, each plan is listed with the full cost breakdowns. You can examine costs or benefits using this toggle. The system defaults to annual costs with their current plan at the top of the page for comparison purposes. To see the savings available if the customer switches to your lowest cost plan, you can click this button. Any savings are then displayed in green. If one of your plans listed is more expensive than the customer's current plan, that amount will be shown in red. Now notice the plan type radio buttons in the upper left-hand section of the screen. The system defaults to MAPDs, but you can switch to PDPs by clicking the appropriate radio button. Note that SNPs are listed separately from regular MAPD plans. Next, you can look at the detailed benefits for a plan by clicking here, or you can compare the detailed benefits by clicking here. You can select up to 3 plans for comparison if you wish. You can also email a customer this quote by clicking here. We've covered how to do this in another video. Benefit details shown here cover about 80% of what's listed in the plan's summary of benefits and are pretty extensive. Information on the plan's drug benefits by tier are shown at the bottom of this page, and at the very bottom of the page, which we'll show you in a second, is a document library for each plan. Next, you can click back up at the top of the screen to see the details for drug costs for each plan broken out by month. If you choose, you can see the cost for every month of the year and see when or if your customer will enter the gap and see estimates of their individual drug copays by month. Back at the top, by clicking here, you can see the breakdown of medical cost copays. We don't know when your customer will incur these costs, so these are merely annual estimates. That's pretty much it. If your customer is happy with your plan recommendation, you can click the Enroll button and complete their enrollment. We'll show you how to do that in detail in another video. Thanks for watching.